I wanted you guys to see this interesting video clip of a father, a Christian father, and his altercation, supposedly a little altercation with his daughter's boyfriend, who is supposedly not a Christian or not religious at all. But let's just get right into it, and I'll talk about what I think about it at the end.
Hello, are you waiting for someone?
Yeah, I'm just waiting for Sophie.
I'm Sophie's father.
Hey, nice to meet you. How are you?
Very well, thank you. And I've just come to tell you that unfortunately Sophie will not be seeing you again.
But I'm supposed to meet her in half an hour.
Yes, she did say.
I thought I'd come pick her up.
She won't be seeing you again, unfortunately.
Why? I looked after her.
No, it's just something that you don't really fit in with our lifestyle, and I don't want Sophie to be corrupted, if that's something.
But me and Sophie like each other.
Yes, I'm sure. She'll soon forget. Unfortunately, you're not of the same faith. Sophie was telling me that, in fact, you have no faith.
Oh, personally, I don't. But I understand people who do, and it's nice, and I don't have any problems with it.
We have problems with it. We're very, very religious. We're devout Christians.
Yeah.
And I don't want Sophie mixing with someone who hasn't spent the time to try and connect with God.
I don't see why that matters. I'm nice to Sophie. I'm a nice person. I treat people well. I don't see what the problem is. And Sophie wants to see me.
The most important thing in life is God.
Yeah.
And God comes before me, you, and even my Sophie. Although Sophie wants to see you, I can't allow it because you do not see or feel God. In fact, you're just a husk. You're empty.
But if Sophie wants to see me, we was about to go to the cinemas. Like, if she wants to see me, surely she can see me. I don't see why you can stop her doing that.
I'm the father. It's up to me to give her guidance in these things, and she has to follow religion. And our religion says that we only meet, love, and connect.
Can I not just speak to Sophie?
No.
Why? I've literally just been on the phone to her.
I forbid Sophie.
Have you taken the phone or something? Because she's not been replying. Right, that's why she's not replying.
Locked her in the bedroom now. She's in a bedroom now, and she's not coming home. It'll take a few days, but she will get over it. You, I'm sure you're doing well. Please
I'm ready to go out.
Live your life, but until you find the religion.
Sir, please, let me see Sophie. Let me speak to her.
The only way you can do it now, my friend, is to start learning the love of God.
Yeah, I respect that. I respect that.
Start now. And when you're going to church, like we do 5 times a week.
Let me come in and see Sophie.
No. I've told you that she's
this isn't fair.
She's not been allowed out of the room until she promises
this isn't fair.
to God that she will not see.
So that was interesting, man. Touch up on a few things. Personally, if that was my daughter, she wouldn't. I don't know how old this is. I don't know how old he is, the boyfriend or the daughter. But personally, if that was my daughter, she wouldn't be dating. At least not at my house. That's just like, you know. But for the father, I respect him for saying that about God and about having to have a relationship with God before, you know, like the Bible says, equally yoked, having to be equally yoked, right? So if the boyfriend is obviously not in that type of environment or in that space to know God or feel God like he was saying, then it won't work. It won't be a foundation of Christ. You know what I'm saying? It has to be a foundation of God in that relationship in order for it to work, right? So I respect where the dad's coming from. However, I feel like the father should have planted a certain seed better and came at it a different way for the young man to be able to understand it in a way where he can actually, okay, well, I understand what he's saying. Let me go try and seek this God that her dad was talking about, instead of just like kind of pushing him away in a sense. But I don't know if this was real or a skit. You know, you never know what to believe on the internet these days. But I came across this video. It was very interesting, man. I want you guys to comment what you guys think of it. But you guys think the father was in the wrong, or do you think that he could have said it a different way to the young man? And if this was your daughter, would you have did however old she is, would you have did what what the father did for her to lock her in the room and take her phone away from seeing her boyfriend? If this is real. But you guys comment what you think. Like I said, I wouldn't personally agree with it, man, but the father could have came at a different way, planted that little seed for the young man to follow and have it abundantly grow. But you guys comment what you guys think.